I have a new symbol for use as a protective shield for Israel at this time. This symbol is the expansion of the Yud-Kei Vav-Kei in the four worlds. The 72 name, 63 name, 45 name, and the 52 name, equaling 232, embraced by a final mem, which equals 600. And this gives 832, which is the gematria of Eretz Yisrael. So I'm calling on the Yud-Kei Vav-Kei name as expressed in the four worlds, fully expanded, with a final mem to protect as a protective shield Eretz Yisrael at this time. We show you the symbol and what it looks like, and you can copy it yourself. I'll just go through a few things here. Notice there are 39 letters in the expansion of the four spellings. The first upper expansion, 10, then 10, then 10, then 9. The first expansion is the 72 name of Yud-Kei Vav-Kei of Hashem. The second expansion, the 63 name. The third, the 45 name. And the fourth, the 52 name. And as you see, I've embraced this in the final mem. There are 39 letters in the expansion of Yud-Kei Vav-Kei, and that parallels the 39 Sabbath laws, the 39 labors, the labors of the Mishkan. And the 40th Sabbath law is the final mem itself, which in regular gematria, not final gematria, is 40. So there's a 40 aspect to that mem. Not only a 600 here. That 40 aspect, that mem aspect, is also the 13th letter of the alphabet. And this represents the 13 attributes of mercy. Let me go over this again a little bit. This is the protective shield, because the four names inside equal 232, and the final mem is 600 equals 832, which is Eretz Yisrael in gematria. Eretz 291 plus Yisrael 541 is 832. This is the protective shield for Eretz Yisrael, the iron dome, so to speak, the Kafat Bazal. This 832 is also the letter Aleph, spelt out with a final pay, 831 plus the Aleph itself. So this relates to the essence of God as Aleph. Let me go over some of the beauties in this four-letter name here, expansion of the four-letter name. If you take the Yuds and the Alephs, you have 4 Yuds in the first expansion, 3 Yuds and an Aleph in the second. So the first expansion is 40. The second expansion is 31. That comes to 71. And that's the members of the Sanhedrin, the large Sanhedrin. If you take the bottom 2, because there's a lower split, the first is the higher Yud Hey, and then the bottom is the lower Vav Hey. You take the lower, it's Yud and 3 Alephs, that's 13. And the last one only has 1 Yud, that's 23. That's the number of members in the lower Sanhedrin. So the 2 Sanhedrins are represented here. Again, part of the protective shield of Eretz Yisrael are the people, Israel. The modern day Sanhedrin is the laws, are the laws that we follow, the halacha. This final mem that's all-embracing is the highest aspect. It's a square here, but in other dimensions it's a cube. So I'm going to use that here as the protective shield for Eretz Yisrael at this time. I suggest that you copy it out yourself, and if you can't do it, I'll be happy to do it and send it to you. This is needed at this time to manifest using the powers, the expansions of the names, its letters, as a protective shield for us against the external forces. It's up to us to show our inner essence at this time. And this expansion will draw it out. Let me just show you one more time. It's the 4-lettered name expansion. Yud is the first letter, as the 72 name expansion. That's in the Atzilut's world. The second letter, Hey, the 63 name expansion, is in the Bria world. That's the upper union of Yud Hey. And then in the lower 2 worlds, the Yetzirah world, that's the Vav of Yud Kei Vav Kei. The expansion is 45. And then in the bottom here, the expansion of a mirror image, the letters, the 52 name expansion in the Osea world. These are the 4 worlds that are embraced by the final mem, the 40th Sabbath law. And we're going to use this as the protective shield for Israel at this time. The gematria here is 832, which is the gematria of Eretz Yisrael. This beautiful symbol, may this beautiful symbol protect you from troubling times, and specifically here, protect the land, the Eretz Yisrael,